Hello everyone and welcome to another General Zero Hour replay. This is Scottagorn and we have another 3v3. This was the first 3v3 of the night on March, I'm going to say 12th of 2025. 12th. And the teams are Titan, USA Vanilla. We'll see if he goes with the Humvees or if he goes with the non-traditional units. Pancake, China Vanilla up in the top, and on the left side next to him, Synthesis with the China Nuke.
And this is Wildcard again. This time we had switched up teams that started this evening. So it was myself in the bottom left as the USA Air Force in blue. Neo was his classic orange as the USA Laser. And Skip this time was in the bottom right playing as the GLA Stealth. I will say I did check this out before we casted, and I did notice, if you look to Pancake in the top right corner, he takes Titan's secondary supply, Synthesis secondary supply, and his primary supply.
Wow. Okay, so they were just banking on getting both of the corners right from the beginning of the game, huh?
Yes, I believe if you look at the corners where the oils are, Titan and Synthesis are heading straight to those corners. So I believe it was Pancake, spam on supplies, we'll get oils, and we will all just boom. I believe might have been their strategy there.
Really interesting engagement between Titan and Skippy on the bottom right side. Titan had to run away his bulldozer because Skippy, he was way up front building defense. Skippy chased him off of it. Looks like he's going to finish the bulldozer. Skippy himself also went way behind Titan's defenses and tried building a sneaky tunnel, and Titan scouted that one out as well. So it's a bit of a standstill in the middle. We'll see. Oh, yep. Skippy gets chased off of destroying this barracks. It's being repaired. I don't think he's going to get it with the Rangers out. So it does look like the advantage goes to Titan. I think he'll keep this barracks.
Yes, he does for the time being.
Oh, but then with the... Okay, Neo brings in the Humvee to help out. That's going to help a lot. Up on the top, looks like you're just splitting it with Synthesis.
Yeah, he did a really good job of getting a dozer up there quick. Really establishing himself with his barracks. And he gets a Gatling cannon up there as well, so I didn't feel like I could do much as the Air Force right away against that Gatling cannon. Kind of stopped my expansion up there.
Smart choice by him, seeing what faction you were.
Yeah.
Ooh, Helixes. Helixes from Pancake. The guy in the back gets ignored, doesn't have to fight for the corners. He just gets to come up with his little plan to destroy the enemy and enact it.
Right, and he's got that third supply just established now, so now he's on 3 supplies. He's getting Helixes out.
I see you bringing in the King Raptors. Doesn't look like it did much damage. He is bypassing everything. He's flying over the entire bases of Skippy and Neo to come to your airfield and take out these King Raptors.
Yes, he once I started striking his, I did take out his airfield with my King Raptors before that.
Oh, nice.
So I think he was on a little bit of a revenge mission there.
Okay.
But my King Raptors also did not want to shoot those down. A lot of missiles were missing. They're just flying off the map.
He's flying over your barracks. You could be laser locking him right now. Ooh, I don't think he's making it back. No, he gets shot down with the second Helix. Okay. Did he accomplish enough to give his team, help them solidify the advantage? Now I see Titan has a couple of Humvees. Yeah, skirting on the edge of Skippy's base. They're going to withdraw for now.
Yeah, I didn't do the laser lock there just because I saw how much health I had, so I just left it and I went to micro elsewhere.
Got it. Still with the 2 airfields. One of them's halfway damaged, but repairing itself.
Good thing about the USA, self-repairing buildings, you don't have to worry about them.
Right.
I have captured the oils on my side in the north. So Synthesis and I are split in the north, basically 50-50, but he does have that extra supply.
Sure. Sure, yeah, he's got that supply in the middle. You guys are triple teaming Titan on the bottom side, so every time Titan thinks that these oils are secure down here, Neo and Skippy and you find a way to push him out of it, and now you guys could come in here and defend this entire area now, because Titan has no defenses in here. He's got nothing left.
Yes, every time they needed me, they just would call it in, and I'd just bring an airstrike in to clean up whatever they needed, and that way they could keep pushing forward slowly, gain some ground.
Okay. While you're helping them, though, kind of like on Massive Attack, when you're helping your teammates, the guy across from you is coming in and taking advantage.
Yeah.
Synthesis is pushing in on your area now. You take out a garrison for Skippy. Lets them push in on Titan's base, but Synthesis, bringing in Battle Masters.
Right.
Pushing you back, bit by bit. What's the hesitation? There we go. What's the hesitation from Skippy and Neo, I wonder? They're right on the edge of Titan's base. Gotta strike now before he can counterattack you, or come up with some sort of plan to defend his base.
I don't think they realized that he was only on one supply as well. Like I said, I think he has 3 oils at the moment, but you know, they could have thought he had a lot more Humvees, loaded Vs in his base.
No,
I think they're just nervous about that.
Yeah, because Titan's been getting double teamed the whole game, and so he doesn't have any extra. He's going to have extra money from those 3 oils, but he doesn't have anything extra to defend his base. Pancake's been getting ignored again. Is he going to come in? No more helixes. He's bringing in overlords.
Yes. They're quite hefty overlords, too.
Okay, Neo losing his Humvees. That's going to hurt. And they back off. Skippy now taking the time to capture one of the oils that Titan has. I'd like to see him prioritizing that right now. He's putting up defenses behind other defenses. That's good. That'll keep the Humvees at bay. I'd like to see him capturing these oils a little faster. You've got a couple of oils in the middle.
Yeah, I looked over and realized that Neo nor Pancake, the 2 middle players, had captured anything in the middle. So I took the supplies in the middle, the oils in the middle, the hospital. I just took everything in the middle real quick.
And nobody's looking at it. Nobody's focusing on it. I don't even know if anyone knows it's there. Maybe Synthesis.
Nope. I think everybody forgot about it. Titan did drop down a scout drone there, though. So he is aware of it at this point that I've moved into the middle. Synthesis and I are still just kind of squaring off to the north. Nothing too crazy. He is catching my oils now.
Yep, finally got your oil.
Yeah, as he's building more and more bunkers and Gatling turrets, he's slowly expanding his territory in the north.
Titan.
I'm starting to get sick of that, though,
in the middle.
Yeah, he's in there with his Vs.
He figured out you've got the middle, and Pancake's got the perfect group of units to go in against these GLA defenses for Skippy.
Yep.
So those are 4 defenses there by Skippy, and those all go down. He's putting up a supply now. I don't know how he figures he's going to keep it, though, because Pancake's going to just roll right in there. I see your King Raptors flying all over these Humvees. Did they not target them? Were they not taking out the Humvees, or did they just not have enough effectiveness?
This entire match, with the helixes at the start of the game and everything, I had a lot of missiles going off map. Yeah, they just could not seem to target this game. I don't know if I was just clicking too much and clicking the ground behind the Humvee after I clicked on it.
Okay, as Neo here,
Banshees.
As Neo here, I think this is where you back all of these Humvees and get all those missile defenders on the ground. Okay, that actually went way better for Neo than I thought it would. Way better than I thought. I thought those were going to lose to those overlords. Because they had the ECMs in there, too.
Yeah. Which really helped deflect those missiles. I'm at 10 minutes, just so you know.
All right, I'm at 9:56, so...
Okay.
Close.
Give you a few seconds to catch up. The game does seem to be stabilizing, though, at this kind of point. We've got a little bit more territory in the middle, but Synthesis does have the north, and the south, I think, is pretty much open to anybody at this moment. You know?
Yeah, I just got to go capture those oils. Skippy's got 1,
Right,
2, 3. That's good.
Right, he's got the oils, but nobody's really got any armies or defenses too much in there. Nobody's built a base in there. It is open for the taking, whoever wants to have it.
Now's the point where Neo can run his Humvees all around this base of Titans. Taking out a Chinook, can take out the strategy center.
Titan's gone for another attack, also in the middle. He's trying to take me off of the middle supplies, but with the PDLs of the Chinooks, it does kind of negate those MTVs.
Ooh, you've got your own V army coming in now. Hellfire drones on top,
yep.
So you can counter what Titan brings in now, if Titan had anything extra. Really wish Neo would have kept his Humvees in the middle of Titan's base instead of... He was trying to find the airfield of Pancakes and take out the MiGs before they could come and attack his Humvees and take them out. But I think he could have taken out a couple more buildings here in Titan's base, and then Pancake would have had to run his units around the buildings in order to get to him, so his missile defenders could have picked him off one by one as they were trying to navigate in between these buildings. I think he could have almost taken Tyler out of the game with those 2 Humvees if he had just stayed in that base.
Yeah. Joe did communicate how much damage he did, so you'll see shortly here. I'm fighting Synthesis in the north. I have taken out his Gatling cannons, his supplies, his power, bunkers, everything in the north. I'm slowly clearing him out of the north now.
And Skippy's established in the south, just trying to deal with these overlords that keep on coming in against his quad cannons.
Yes, they're just too powerful.
Yeah, now Synthesis is way on the bottom of the map. Interesting that he's not bringing those in against you.
Well, with Titan being almost eliminated, it was time to... Right. They needed to defend the southern, but now my Comanches are operational.
Ooh, I saw you. Yeah, bringing in those Comanches against Pancake's base. Looks like they got taken out by a couple of Gatling tanks, though.
Yeah, I didn't realize he had a quad cannon, or a Gatling cannon in the back of his base to defend his supplies as well, which was a good move, from him thinking that I am Air Force, so he needs to have those defenses in the back as well.
Lots of Comanches. Ooh, this is looking great against this China army coming in against your base. I was thinking that army was looking pretty strong till a second ago.
Yes. That push in the mid there, I just had to take out those couple of Gatling cannons, or Gatling tanks, and those Emperors couldn't do any, they have no anti-air on them, so.
Right. Okay, Skippy is defending his corner from the attacks that are coming in. So Synthesis is losing units over on the south side against Skippy. Found something for your King Raptors to do. There are all the missiles fired. Taking out the command center.
It was now time to take out Titan.
Yeah, you don't want to give him a chance to rebuild.
Right.
Keep him out of the game.
Yeah, I did the scan from the strategy center. I saw he had a command center and only 1 dozer, so I went for the hunt.
All right, Titan is out. Pancake gets his stuff, but Pancake isn't GLA, so 1 power and 1 supply isn't going to be as helpful to him.
No.
Oh, you're going for the nuke of Synthesis. The Gatling King.
Yes, we took out the other nuke. Joe's Auroras took out Pancake's nuke.
All right.
So I said I would handle Synthesis' nuke.
Just taking out the super weapons.
Yep.
Taking out his money as well.
Yeah, propaganda, we'll take out his money.
So you just had a couple of fire bases right next to your base. You never felt like building a defensive line up by these oils right there, huh? Across from Synthesis's spot, in the top left?
No, he was investing a lot of money up there, so I felt comfortable letting him invest the money. I figured with my quick response Raptors, if he did push me, I could respond. I didn't want to invest too much money in defenses.
So you pretty much feel the enemy out. If you see them putting a lot of money into this, or if they lose an army here or there, you go by feel of they probably aren't going to bring a large army in against me, and then you don't invest into anything that you probably won't need.
Right, and I know we do limit super weapons, but if you were to say if I was to play against somebody 1v1 and they built 5 super weapons, I would know that's $25,000 worth of units they don't have. So that means they have no army. You just gotta, see what they're doing, then you gotta act accordingly. I try to, at least.
Right.
But Pancake does wipe out Pancake surrenders, then Synthesis wipes out my entire Comanche army there.
Yeah, your
very quickly.
Comanches were kind of triangulated between a couple of Gatling cannons and then an army right there, so
yeah,
they didn't last long after that.
Worried about that. Now that we're 3v1, I really wasn't too concerned of microing them anymore.
All right. Skippy now bringing in buggies.
Yep. Skip now that he has captured the bottom right with all 4 oils, well, 3 of the oils, he's got the money in the production now as well. So that was a really fun game too. And I will say that I don't think we're going to cast it, but the next game, they absolutely dominated us as well. I think it was very much a generals matchup, and we did the reverse, and they did very well and crushed us in, I want to say, 5 minutes faster.
Okay. So Synthesis would have been the Air Force that time. Did he bring in the Comanches?
I believe he did eventually, if I recall. Actually, I tried to flamer rush him as the tank, and he went Humvees fast, and he was able to stop my flamer, my flame tank. So, and then he just rolled in Humvees into my base.
Oh, very good. Good for him.
Yeah, that he shut me down real quick.
So what I'm seeing this game is that Titan had the least amount of resources collected. He had the least amount of units destroyed. What seems to have happened is that he gained the upper hand against Skippy and then set to do kind of what the South team did in the last game, which is set up a nice defensive line right up there on the front lines next to a choke point. And as long as nobody gets past that, he'll be able to harvest all those resources behind and build up. Well, he never got the chance to do that because Neo kept on at the last second, bringing in an extra Humvee. So there was a 2v1 down on the south side. Titan never got the chance to get established, and then it rolled right from his front lines way up next to your guys' bases. Just like that, it went from there right up onto his own doorstep and his base, and he was losing buildings, and he was really neutralized this game.
Yeah, he was basically 3v1. But yeah, had he gotten established in that bottom right corner, he would have been totally fine with 4 oils, that extra supply there. And I have no doubt that he would have been able to build up and really rush through us then if he had been able to hold those oils and gain all that income from those. But, that's the gamble. If you want to rush the oils, you don't know if you're going to get them or not. It's never a guarantee there.
And you kind of need your teammates to be aggressive in different areas of the map if you're going to be doing that too, so that you don't get 3v1, because you're going to be right next to the enemy bases with what you're building. You will be the target since you're the biggest threat. You're right next to them. So with Pancake bringing the helixes in, that helped against Neo's Humvee, but then lost them over the top of your base when he skipped over Skippy and Neo to get to you.
Yeah, he was really trying to get my airfields out of the play, but
yeah, Synthesis vied against you in the top, but maybe wasn't as aggressive against you as he could have been. He was helping down on the south side when Titan was double teamed, but I think he could have pushed in against you from that corner.
Yeah, he did a great job of getting himself established in the top corner and making money, but he just needed a little bit more aggression there, I think, to keep me away from Titan.
Yeah.
I was able to go and help my teammates against Titan there, whereas, if I was distracted, then it could have been a whole different story.
Sure. All right. That makes sense. Good game, everybody.
Those some good games.
Yeah. All right. We will catch you next time.